Hi, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Chad. I've been working with IO for about 3.5, 4 years, and made a lot of videos last winter. I'm going to try doing that again, but I'm going to maybe put it on a YouTube channel so everyone can follow along, find the videos that you may need. So find me over there. I'll try to post a link to it. If you're on social media, if you're on YouTube, then you're already there. Just like and subscribe. So this one's going to be just a general overview of the software, so you kind of have an idea of what you can do with it, and maybe give you some ideas. So the first screen you're going to see when you log in is going to be your lead screen, I believe it is. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while since I've set everything up, but I think this is your main profile. Will be this. What the lead screen has is all the information about leads that are coming in, whether it's from the website or whether it's one you add manually. Um, and you can change what this is showing here by creating a report. And we'll do that in another video. We'll do a lot of things in the other videos. But the colors are to show you where people are at in the funnel to booking with you. And you can create automations with emails and text messages or whatever you want to do, reports to know anything you really want to know. But that's the general leads deal. This will get really long. A little pro tip: I almost never delete a lead. I just let it build up. I will. That way, information is powerful, and so this gives me all the information I need, and it's just easier than trying to combine it all into one sometimes. But the second most important screen that you're going to be in is this add lead, whether you're adding a new lead or adjusting a different one. But the general idea is you have your funnel right here. I've added several. The defaults, I believe, are for sure partial, quote, contract sent, confirmed, and at the end you have complete. They may have a canceled one. It's been forever. I can't remember if I added that or if it was already here. I don't know. And then you have the event bar, and the event bar will say the event time. This little event time is what your inventory pricing is going to be based off of. So whenever you come in and see one, let's pretend I'm just adding all these because some of this will already be there. Your pricing will be based on this. This is how long it should take to set up, and this is how long to take to get there and then tear down and get back to the warehouse or the next job. And these are windows that you can set that say we can deliver anytime between these times. They're not always used. I've been using them more and more. But that's the idea of it. The primary thing is this is how you're billing them is the event time. If you come down, you have all these other tabs. This tab sidebar here is the fastest way to navigate to anything in the side leads page. And all this can be mostly customizable. You can add optional fields and everything. You have your rentals here. Underneath your rentals, you have your pricing stuff over here. And these are optional fields that I've added on that I don't want to miss. I also have an optional field section for less important things that if they get missed, it's not a big deal. So we'll go through and show you how to do all this stuff. You have contracts and shifts and stuff. Another thing that's going to be pretty important, one of the deciding factors that I started with IO is their delivery planner. To start off with, let's just go super far into the future. Oh, look, I have one. Everyone gets 3 vehicles. Each of these columns is a vehicle. If you have the workers module, you can do more, and you can change the names, and you can assign schedules and a lot more, but you'll at least get 3 columns where you can drag and drop these in. See, now I have these pink bars. These pink bars show the delivery window. So I can set this up anywhere in this video pink area and not be late for the event. You can click on it and it does a little pop-up. Customize this however you want to. You can click on it to get to the lead and see anything you need to with there. So that's the basics of that. Whoops. And then you got your dashboard. They have a lot of pre-built stuff in here that you can really important information. overview of the business, sales, stats, phone numbers. Stats shows a little bit more information than some of this other stuff. You can build a lot of these reports yourself if you'd like. Kind of help you figure that out. If you're in the stats page, they give you a lot of stats on how often people are booking, how far in advance people are booking, how many bookings you're getting a year, what your average ticket price is, whether your conversion rate and everything. So now my conversion rate's going lower, but that's because I'm operating completely different than what I did in these 2 years. Way different. I'm getting way more leads in my software now than I was here. So this is going to go down for me, but that's because of how I do it. So I don't understand some of these because I don't understand how I'm at $105 per event, rental dollar per event. I should be a lot higher than that, but it's probably because I started adding in accessories that are zero value and stuff like that. So I assume that's part of it. Auto booking, see, you can see my auto booking has gone down dramatically, but that's also leads. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. You can email from within IO. You can, if you're outside a lead, you can type in somebody, a customer's name, pick them, and type in whatever. Do a template one, or you can create your own. Send them an email. Some of those powerful features, these are the 2 or 3 that I use all the time, is filters. I use filters for everything, creating reports, automations. That lead page I change differently. See task and everything. I also create automations, and automations are amazing because the more tailored you can make your message to your customers, the more engagement you're going to get. And so I don't send out a blanket email that says, hey, if you could clean up the area before we get there. It is specific. Are you residential? Are you commercial? Are you inside? Are you outside? What the type? Are you a wedding or are you a field day? Everyone gets something different, and so based on the equipment they get, and I have automations to run each of those individually, so that the message is tailored to them specifically. That's the power of filters and automations. You can come in here and design your own packing list so that whenever you're printing them off, you can tell exactly what you want. The default one with IO lacks a lot. So I've gone in and added a bunch of stuff here. So this is mine. See all this information that you have, and then if you go to the default one, it's like nothing there, right? So that's pretty cool. You can also go in and do your pages. You can do employee tip pages. You can do lead tip pages. The lead tip page will lead to an employee tip page. You can change how WordPress does this. The quote page looks. Add anything you want to there. Oh, here. So like one area I have is, depending on the customer type, this pops up. If you choose residential, this pops up. If you choose anything else, that goes away. That's something different I do. You can build all this stuff. It's amazing what you can do with IO. You can do optional fields. That's a big one. Optional fields, you can choose not only what you do in the lead, but you can do what's in inventory or even customers. So one thing I have is this short description that I like a lot. I did the short description of my inventory products. So whenever we go into an item, I have a bullet list, and this bullet list is custom for each item. That way, because whoever is renting a obstacle course is probably going to ask different questions than what they ask for a bounce house or a dunk tank or a rock wall. So this answers all those questions in a bullet list, and I get to do it separate, and I get to place it where I want instead of being, I think the default description is down here somewhere. So instead of them having to scroll through stuff, it's automatically right here underneath my title. So that's why I do this. I can place it where I want. there's probably easier ways of doing that. That's how I do it, and every time I think of things. So that's one way of doing it. All those optional fields in my leads page, are in there. Accidental damage waivers in here. So we go down to rentals, and if you click the accidental damage waiver here, it wants to add on a fee over here. I have autosave on, so it takes a little bit for it to decide what it's doing. Oh, it can't add a fee for nothing being in there, so let's just add a bounce house. So it adds a bounce house. It automatically adds that in. I can delete that and remove it. And so you see all that takes place. Pretty awesome to work with. You put items in maintenance mode. They just have a whole deal. This one's a pretty big one. I sync Google Calendars. I do it based on the delivery types or tasks that I can do. I kind of want to do this a little bit differently in the future, but not going to worry about it right now. So customer picks. The reason I have them separated is so that when I'm on my calendar, the customer pickups are yellow, and these are like a flamingo, I guess, on Google, so then I can tell what's planned where. You can also tell what's going to the calendar. So like this tells me all the notes that go along with it, the balance due, the person's contact information, who's supposed to be on it. So I can just click on that. The customer pickup stuff, it tells me similar items. You can tailor it to whatever you want. That's pretty awesome. And that you use filters to figure out. Yeah, so that's a real general overview of everything. Let's go into this menu up here. So we got the website. This takes you directly to your website homepage real fast. And then you got this one takes you to the admin panel pretty quickly to get there. And then you got the checkout. Not sure why I need to go to checkout ever, but they have that there. So that's just a real quick overview. I hope you guys saw a lot of stuff that you're interested in learning. If you have any questions, drop a comment. Let me know. We're going to try to hit this hard over this winter break and get everyone to get their stuff ready for next year.